I am here on location on a hillside overlooking the Sea of Galilee. This is where Jesus of Nazareth preached a stirring sermon to the people of the region. There were so many of them, it was a wonder anyone could hear him at all. We have just heard that Jesus is in Jericho, and we have sent our own roving reporter, Rowena Rapids, to report on the story. Rowena, it's a bad connection. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Skylar. I am here in Jericho.
Can you tell us what's happening?
It's an amazing thing, Skylar. The crowds had gathered because the word had come that Jesus was passing through here on the way to Jerusalem.
I see. Of course, you have to travel through Jericho to get to Jerusalem from many different regions. Go on. What happened?
Apparently, Jesus saw something and he stopped in the middle of the road. He looked up into a tree that was in front of him and he began to speak.
You're kidding. Why was he talking to a tree?
He wasn't speaking to the tree, Skylar. Why would he do that? He was speaking to Zacchaeus, a tax collector from Jericho.
Yes. Oh, those tax collectors, all so dishonest. But why was he in the tree? That seems an odd place.
Well, Skylar, the tax collector Zacchaeus wanted to meet Jesus. However, he was simply too small to see over the crowd. So he went ahead and climbed a sycamore tree so that he would be able to see him better.
Talk about moving up in the world.
As you say, Skylar, Jesus saw Zacchaeus in the tree and he told him to come down. Then he invited himself to Zacchaeus' house for dinner.
Is it just me, or is that a little cheeky? What did people have to say about that?
Zacchaeus was thrilled. He came down from the tree to follow Jesus to his house. People around were very unhappy. Why would Jesus want to go to the house of a sinner, is what they asked.
I suppose that was an honest question, Rowena. What was the answer to that?
Well, Skylar, Zacchaeus stood right up and said, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount."
Why, that's extraordinary. All tax collectors cheat. It's what they do. And 4 times as much. That's a lot of money.
Skylar, I would have agreed with you earlier today, but Jesus said that salvation had come to his house. Maybe his motives were more pure than we can know.
Wait. In the sermon here on this mount, Jesus said, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." At the time I covered that story, I wondered what he meant.
Perhaps, Skylar, you could enlighten us.
My pleasure, Rowena. When Jesus said, "Blessed are the pure in heart," he was saying a pure heart is focused on God and not filled or contaminated with the thoughts and desires of the world. It sounds like this man, Zacchaeus, had pure reasons in his heart to see the Son of God, so much that he climbed a tree.
That is correct, and he announced his generous offering to the people who hated him.
Incredible! It seems impossible, but Jesus had to have seen inside his heart. He got to enjoy the company of Jesus.
Yes, I understand you. The more we focus our hearts on God and his goodness, the more and more we see his love in our lives.
You've got it, Rowena. King David said once in the Psalms, "God, create a pure heart in me. Give me a new spirit that is faithful to you." Zacchaeus certainly has a pure heart and a new spirit to live. This is Skylar Crumcates signing off from a hillside in Galilee.
And I am Rowena Rapids, coming to you from Jericho for BPN News, the best possible news. So long!